Welcome everybody to the MOFO show. I am Chaz. This is Ben, my heterosexual life man. Ben, I keep forgetting to do that now. We are live right after seeing that incredible Eastern Conference semifinal matchup between the Raptors and the Boston Celtics. Ben, you may lead this conversation. Go ahead.
No, that was a good game. Um, it was so good. Like from I guess once the second half started really, because in the first half it kind of looked like Boston was gonna run away with it, and second half Toronto came out, took the lead, and then it was kind of just back and forth right there to the end of the game. And at that last, Marcus Smart taking that shot was like, what are you doing, bro?
What are you doing?
You just received that ball from fully across the court. You had no balance. Kemba Walker was right there next to you, and he threw that shot up. I mean, damn,
who's
that's
who's the
not
announcers in that game? Who's the announcers?
Mike Breen and Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson was like, "Why don't you throw to Kemba Walker?"
Kemba
What was
was
that?
right there,
Why did you throw to Kemba Walker? That
bro.
was a
You
better
were
play.
off as soon as you realized you were that off balance. All you should have been focusing on was protecting that ball and passing it off
Yo,
to the next
facts,
person.
facts. That was like,
Forcing
what?
up that is not the shot they wanted to get off there.
What are you
I mean,
doing?
I guess Mark Jackson was saying like that was drawn up for him to get the ball. Which sure, I'm sure. If that whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
One, that's a risky ass play. I don't know if
Super.
one of the smartest coaches in the league has drawn up that play
Yeah.
for a Hail Mary pass to Marcus Smart all the way to the other end of the court. That doesn't seem like it was drawn up, but okay, Mark Jackson. Just get that ball to somebody.
That was like, I was just
Get
like,
that ball.
Marcus Smart catching that ball. You're frozen again, Ben.
I don't think any coach in the NBA. I'm frozen.
No, you were. You were
I
for
don't
like a
think
second.
any coach in the NBA is drawn up a play to hurl the ball down court. That does not make it. Jason Tatum, or I think Jason Tatum took that ball out, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he
Not
did.
a quarterback.
But Marcus Smart caught that
Marcus Smart,
nicely, though.
not a wide receiver. Yeah, he did. He did. He did. He caught it, but that's what you're gonna risk your game on. That is freaking.
Yep.
And wow,
Who's that? Who's that white boy they got playing at center now? Out of nowhere, huh?
Dice or Dice?
Has he been playing the whole season?
Dice? No idea. I have not been paying attention.
I mean, like, I never seen him before. He's pretty good. Yeah. I guess Taco Fall is not doing too great. They put him on. He's like the 15th man on the friggin' roster right now.
But he was never a rotation guy.
They said they were going to use him in the
Still
playoffs, so I'm guessing they're just waiting till they play the bigger players.
not
bigger
this
teams.
round. Yeah, I don't know. If it gets much bigger than Marcus Sol.
It's true. Well, if they get to the finals, I guess you playing Anthony Davis and LeBron, you're gonna want somebody that's big, big dude. But you know what? I wasn't really impressed. Listen, I'm not a big Kyle Lowry fan. I think he's the most boring player to watch. But man, how he's changed my mind in these playoffs, man. Holy crap! He is awesome.
I was talking to John. John was just here, and I was telling him, I was like, it was like I almost want them to just do bubble playoffs from now on, because these series have just been tight, except for like a couple here and there, like this Heat Bucks series, and then in the first round, Lakers and Trailblazers ended up being a route, and then
it was a good series until freaking Lillard went down, and then you got CJ McCollum was playing with a broken back. Yeah. So
but I mean, for the most part, all these series have been
good. They've been good.
Back and forth. Teams coming back down from deficits and shit like that.
No distractions. So, that's what it is, man. Let me tell you.
Game sixes, game sevens.
All these single guys.
This will probably be the most game sixes and sevens.
Oh yeah.
In the history, because, or at least in a long time, because this. I mean, we've been getting some good deep series.
You know why? Is because these guys are not going to clubs, not going out, not chilling with different women every night, not eating crappy. They're all eating real good. Disney's feeding them healthy ass meals. You know, They're getting haircuts. They're having camaraderie. You don't have anybody to hang out with your teammates. So it's
Some of
like,
them are getting haircuts. Some of
yeah,
them
so
are
some of them
going.
are just like, yeah, but
Like Kyle Lowry, I was like, bro,
bro,
tighten
just
that
take it
up.
all, bro. Get it cleaned. Get it cleaned.
Tighten that up. What are you doing?
But like the team is building. Like I think this is the best team building. They should do, like you said, maybe they should do bubbles for the rest of like life with the bubble. That'd be awesome,
I
bro.
mean, they're never going to do it because obviously money and all that, but
Yeah.
it's conducive to great series so far. So
Well, I think they're making money
we'll
on
keep going that way.
the TV views, man. People are watching. These games are being entertaining.
Yeah, yeah, but
You know?
all that money
Oh yeah, the
that
tickets,
that
seats.
the teams make from selling tickets and concessions and all that.
Yeah, a lot of people
That's
losing their jobs and stuff.
a lot of money.
Let's stay on basketball real quick. So I mean, I guess the series is going to Game 7. We're definitely going to be watching that. I think I'm going to come to your house and watch that with you because that's going to be a good one. But the thing I'm really surprised about is Miami Heat. Man, Jesus Christ, lit up the Bucks. But I have something to say though. I think Giannis has been hurt this whole playoffs. This whole time he's been here because he's been playing like crap. He has been playing
I
like
don't care. You don't get that excuse.
So what do you think? You think he's just a home like he needs that home team energy?
Listen, he's the only guy on that team.
No, Chris
Nobody
Middleton.
can.
What about Chris Middleton?
Chris Middleton's good, but he's not consistently showing up as putting up 25 points every night. You gotta have two in this NBA in the NBA for like the last 10 years. You gotta have two legit guys that are gonna be the only person in the last 10 years who has been the standout only guy on their team is Dirk Nowitzki, and that was like he had to go Super Saiyan.
You're talking about Dallas?
Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki, Dallas.
Yeah, okay.
In 2011.
Okay.
That man had to take it to Super Saiyan 5.
But he didn't do it by himself though. Jason Terry
had a good series, but he wasn't putting up 25 points. He wasn't Dirk Nowitzki carried that team.
JJ Barea.
They had a good series.
They were good.
Yeah, but he had a lot of different. He had a full team.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he was the guy.
Yeah, he was
the guy. There was no other consistent.
It's true. You're right. I will definitely agree with
Somebody you. Stepped up every other game.
I feel like he was like him and Kobe were the only people that could do that. Everybody else, like Trace McGrady, tried to do it, failed miserably. Vince Carter tried to do it, failed miserably. Everybody that has that one player. You're right. You're exactly right. There's only been a couple that could do that. Giannis is just maybe he is Scottie Pippen.
That was so disrespectful.
Yo. I mean, but it's true though. Scottie Pippen forgets that he sucks without Jordan. He didn't win nothing without Jordan.
Scottie didn't suck without Jordan.
Yes, he did.
He just didn't win any championships.
Exactly. That's sucking balls. Sorry.
No, Jordan didn't win shit without Scottie.
Yes, he did.
So
he basically did.
He did not.
Yes, he did.
He never did. No, not once. Stop it.
Jordan could have won without Scottie. No,
it's not happening. Don't get me started, Jess. Please.
Oh God. Well, a LeBron. Actually, you know what? We got to put LeBron. I mean, I'm a LeBron hater, but like we got to put him up there too because he legit pulled Cleveland to the finals.
Yes.
That one
that's
year.
Why I said last 10 years. But yeah, if you go back before that, LeBron, I mean, in 2007, that team had no business winning. When it was 65 games, got the first seed, and he dragged them to the finals.
Yep.
And then you ran up against the dynasty of that decade.
Yeah, San Antonio Spurs.
And people hold that against him like,
you can't.
Yeah, no shit, the Spurs were going to win that series.
We lost to the Spurs too. Kobe lost to the Spurs too with Karl Malone, Gary Payton, and everybody else.
Listen, the best team I have ever seen is still that Spurs team that beat the Heat the fourth time that last year LeBron was there. That team, the way they were playing basketball that year, I have myself never seen before.
Oh yeah,
they were playing the most beautiful.
Wasn't it crazy? They were switching people out.
It was fucking. It was Mozart. It was
It really was
Picasso. Like the way they were playing basketball at that year. I mean, the passing on that team, it was
Bro,
freaking masterpiece to
bro,
see.
my best friend at the time was a huge San Antonio Spurs fan, so all I had to hear was, "Hey, man, I guess we're
Bro,
gonna have another good season."
that was the
What?
most beautiful basketball
That
I've
is
ever
one
seen played in
team
my
I
life.
don't think I've ever got mad about beating the Lakers. Like I was just like, you
No,
know what?
that team.
What are you gonna do?
Whenever they put it together, it was just
Ah, beautiful. You know
uh,
what's funny? It's
the Warriors were close. Those first two seasons, the one they won the championship and then the year they lost to
if they didn't
LeBron,
get Kevin, I think if they didn't get Kevin Durant,
it would have
then
stayed.
it would have
It
said
would
would
stay
have
the
been
same. Yeah, yeah.
yes, it would have stayed the
But
same.
that's the closest I've seen to that the way
Um,
the Spurs played that year.
correct me if I'm wrong. The Spurs never really added a new superstar during that time at all, really, right? They just kept using kind
It
of the
was
same,
that it was
like
that
backup
three,
players,
big
maybe
three,
big three, and
and
then they
then it was
had
just fill in
Bowen,
holes wherever you could.
Robert Horry came in for a little bit.
Yeah.
So they had, but they didn't have a superstar. So
No.
then until they got Kawhi Leonard, which I was drafting.
Yeah. That was
So
also pre. He wasn't really a super. He
yeah,
was really good,
when he
but he
beat when he
wasn't.
beat
He wasn't
LeBron,
super.
when he beat
Yeah.
LeBron in the no did my Lakers, no, who did we lose to? Who did we lose to? We had Gary Payton, Karl Malone, Shaq, and Kobe. Who the hell did we lose to
The
in the play?
Pistons.
That's right, the Pistons. That's another team too.
Another team, but that was a different team. That was a team that would just beat the shit out of you,
Yeah, that was a
and
defensive.
that was a defensive. Like they played rough ball,
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, that was a good
and
team.
and I mean they had the offense too, but that team was just we're gonna wear you out,
Oh
and they
yeah.
had Ben Wallace in there who was just
Oh my God, Ben Wallace.
defensive god.
Still in my top 10 favorite players of all time. Ben Wallace. It's
He was
just
awesome.
he was just like 6'9" and,
So
and
so
bodying
so like
Shaq.
not like underrated.
Oh yeah, he's
Like he's
super
one of,
underrated.
one of the most underrated. I mean, obviously, most of his game was defensive. He wasn't much of an offensive player, but for what he did, I feel like he did a lot of the same stuff Mutombo did, and Mutombo gets way more
Which is crazy
praise.
because Mutombo didn't do shit. I mean, he got to the finals with Allen Iverson, but Allen Iverson carried him there. So like Ben Wallace, if you want to say somebody carried the Detroit Pistons, would be they were on Ben Wallace's back. Seriously, because that man shut down everybody, and that was during the era that centers were the big thing. Sure,
It was
Shaq,
like the end of that era. It
he
was
sh-
like
he
that
shut
was the end
down,
of the
bro,
center
but he
era.
shut down Karl Malone and Shaq.
Yeah,
like,
Karl Malone
yeah, okay,
was
but still, he was
all.
Karl Malone
Oh
though.
yeah.
Like, bro, but you know what? You know who's also underrated from that team? Rip Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince. Rip Hamilton is a shooter, and Tayshaun Prince is a defender. They
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups gets praised though. Everybody loves
Oh
Chauncey.
yeah.
He gets super praised because he's great. I could put Chauncey Billups on any team, and he would have been awesome back in the day. He was so underrated, and then when he finally won that series, then everybody was like, "Oh shit, he's pretty good." And then you saw him get better. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't win again, obviously, but he was still a good piece to have. Rip
Yeah.
Hamilton, I feel like he just fell off the face of the earth. Like nobody really talks about him.
He went to like Memphis for a couple of years, and then he was done.
That's it. And
He
then
wasn't on the Spurs. He was on the Spurs for a little bit,
Rip Hamilton?
but yeah, yeah, I think so for like
No,
for
no,
like
yeah. No,
half a
dude. I think he
season.
was Detroit, and that was it. I think he was
No,
gone.
no, he
I'm
after
talking about
Detroit, he
Tayshaun
went to.
Prince. Tayshaun Prince went to Memphis.
You
Prince
sure?
went to Memphis. I'm. If you want to Google it, just to make sure, so we're not wrong. Um, but yeah, man, that team was. You know what? I don't know what happened. Did they make it to the finals the second year? They did, right? And they lost.
I don't know. No, I think they kind of just fell apart after that. I don't think
Okay.
they made
Oh,
it to the
yeah.
finals.
We gotta go look at Sports
They did
Nation.
the. They did. They remember they did the collapse.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that tonight.
They did
I
the
forgot.
collapse on them.
You know what's funny? Can we talk about those real quick? I like legit watch them like all the time. It doesn't matter if I watched it already. Those things, they're so interesting. And let me just tell you who's trying to copy them right now. ESPN. Have you seen what it's called? The Breakup. It's called. So
No.
ESPN has a series called The Breakup, and they do things like they had Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, and then they had Shaq and Kobe, and then they had who was the other person? Man, I can't remember the other one. They had a bunch of them. It was a breakup. It's like they go, oh, they were so great together. First date was great. Like the girl talks like it's a date and a relationship. Then they use
Gotcha.
that, but they stole that whole thing for Sports Nation. They really did.
Not
Um,
Sports Nation, SB Nation.
no. Sports Nation is on YouTube. That's what they're called.
No, they're
Is,
SB Nation.
is it SB Nation? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sports Nation is the ESPN thing.
Okay. So SB Nation. You're right. By the way, I'm looking up at the game right now. Paul, trash ass. What's his name? Paul George has 4 fouls and 4 points.
Wow.
Yep.
I was looking at Rip Hamilton. So he started with Washington for the first 3 years.
Yep.
Went to Detroit and then ended his career the last 2 seasons with Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
With Chicago?
Yeah.
All right. Rip Hamilton.
I'm looking at Tayshaun. Yeah.
Michael Jordan was stupid for trading him. Michael Jordan could have been like, they would have made the playoffs the next year if he didn't trade him. He was on the Washington Wizards with Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan traded him. We got that team was trash. Oh God,
Tayshaun Prince was on
Detroit, Memphis.
Then he went to Toronto.
Really?
Then back to Detroit.
That I know that. Did you ever see the video?
Memphis.
You ever seen the video of the guy like wears a Tayshaun jersey to the game, and then somebody walks over to him and tells, he looks at his phone. It says Tayshaun Prince got traded. He takes his jersey off. He's like, "Damn it!"
I don't know what it's saying totals here. Maybe it was because okay. So he was Detroit,
Chicago, not Chicago,
Memphis, then Boston, and then back to Detroit, and then Minnesota for his last season in 15-16.
Wow, he was such a good player. Man,
I feel like that team they just fit together so well.
Oh yeah,
that team was just a good fit.
I'm just so I'm so sad that was a collapse, man. That was such a good team. How about that Sweet Chin Music by our boy from Toronto? Sir, not Ibaka. What's his name? Did you see that one? The sweet when he kicked the guy in the face.
No,
kicked Tyson in the face, and Shawn Michaels commented on it.
When was that?
You didn't see it? All right, hold on. I'm gonna share right now with you. Hold on. Screen share. Porno. Boom! There you go.
Oh wow. That's Siakam?
Yeah. Sweet Chin Music.
Well, while I appreciate you've been watching my old tapes, you may run into issues hitting Sweet Chin Music on basketball court. Funny. Damn.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't see that. That was so crazy seeing that. Oh man. Let's see. Do we have any more basketball stuff? My Lakers are smacking the shit out of Houston Rockets right now. I mean, like I thought. Let me tell you, we got playoff Rondo now. It's a wrap because playoff Rondo is ridiculous. He legit carried the Celtics at one point in the playoffs, and he's just for some reason this man just turns up in the playoffs, and he got his braids on, looking like Allen Iverson. Dropped 21-9, 21-9. And how old is he? What I mean, in NBA years, he's like 100, right?
Yeah, he's like got to be like 30, 32.
Yeah, I mean, like
32.
Yeah, he's Rajon Rondo. Yeah, let me tell you, my team, the Lakers itself, is coming together really nicely, man. Everybody was scared because we had no guard, but I'm happy Rondo came back early from injury, did his quarantine, and my man is back.
You were scared. I told you this was going to happen.
You did, but you know what? I didn't believe you. But I'm just letting you know now, Anthony Davis better chill out, bro, because he's jumping all over.
That was the best meme I saw right before the Portland series was somebody was like, man, if Lillard keeps playing at this superstar level and CJ keeps putting up 25 plus a night and Nurkic comes back and Melo keeps playing like Hoodie Melo or whatever the fuck they were calling him, then I've got to tell you, I think I'd take the Lakers in 5.
That is hilarious. It's true though.
Exactly how it feels. That's exactly how it went.
I mean, but you know what? Listen, as a Laker fan, I told you, I admit it. I was scared. I was like the Blazers, but I wouldn't mind if they beat us because I like Lillard. But that's the only team I was scared of. But now it's like, who do we got? I guess the Clippers is the only thing that's gonna, which is crazy. You know how much money LA is gonna miss out on if they play each other in the finals.
Oh my god, so much.
Oh my god, the
Given a Staples
merchandise.
Center every other night.
Staples Center for 7 straight games. It's gonna go. It will go 7 games. I think it would. I think it would definitely go 7 games.
Be nice.
It'd be nice. Man. Anyway. Oh, by the way, happy Dolphins getting slaughtered day. Last year at this time, the first Sunday of football, the Ravens beat the shit out of the Dolphins, 59-10.
Forgot about that.
So it's a national holiday now. Well, in Instagram, it's called 1 year today. The Miami Dolphins were slaughtered. National Slaughter Dolphins Day.
It's horrible.
Man, somebody from PETA is gonna take that quote and run
I
it.
tell you that I really thought the Raptors were done. They come back in this series, pushed it to Game 7.
I'm happy
They were down. They were down 3-1, right?
3-1. Yep, and then it became
pushed it to
3-2.
Game 7.
So
So
3-3.
Game 7 there. The Bucks just got pushed. I mean, the Heat are just looking so good.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler's gonna
Jimmy
do.
Butler's got that band of noobs.
Yo,
But I'm telling you, Jimmy Butler is just like, listen, get me to the fourth quarter.
Jimmy
And then
Butler.
I got this from here.
Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan. That's how he is. I'm not saying I'm not saying the player and everything. His intensity. He tells you straight up, you're a piece of shit. Stop playing like a piece of shit. Like that's how Jordan was. He probably saw Jordan documentary. He was like, you know what? He treated his players like shit. Why can't I? Because I mean, but he's been doing it since forever. This is why.
Yeah.
That's why they kept trading him, and people are like, get him on the teams. Like, you know who's sad right now? The Philly Sixers, because they pushed him out of this. They pushed him out of Philly because they were butthurt.
He was the closer.
You're not us. and obviously, man, he, like you said, he has a bunch. It's not no. You know what? They're not. I'm not gonna say nobodies. They're rookies. Pretty much everybody's
they're all
rookies.
young. They're super
All young. And you know it's crazy. It's just like the Raptors. They're just like the Raptors. They have a bunch of good players. That's honestly, like you said, going back to San Antonio, they just had a bunch of good players. They had Tim Duncan, but everybody else were a bunch of good players. Yeah, Ginobili was a great sixth man. Tony Parker, blah blah blah. You look on the Raptors. Okay, sorry, Bruce Bowen, Robert Horry. You had a bunch of your veterans and all these players. But now you look at the Raptors.
But those guys were only there for like the beginning of it. That dynasty was like 15 years long.
It's crazy. Raptors could be this way, man, because they have those players. They have Kyle Lowry. They have Siakam. They have Powell.
If Siakam reaches his full potential, then they could be
full potential. This is not even my final form.
Yeah, he's got to step it up a couple notches before they can bank on him as the base of their system.
They're drafting. Whoever's doing their drafting, I guess it's that guy. Yeah, man, because he knows how to draft players. Because Van Fleet, and then you have what's that other kid that looks just like Siakam? They look like they're brothers. Not Norman Powell. It's Norman Powell, Siakam, Van Fleet, Lowry, and then there's one more guy that starts all the time.
Young guy.
Yeah, young guy. He must be in his second year or first year. Second year. And then you have you're not even get to the bench yet. The bench is crazy too. They got Ibaka, Gasol. They just got like everybody comes in and does their job, and it's great. And I think like Nick Nurse is a part of that group of coaches that like you're not a special player. If you want to be special, you can leave. And Kawhi had to leave because he wanted all this money. Just like Belichick does the same thing. Belichick is like, oh, you want to be a super player? Go get your money. Come back and see me later. Same thing with Popovich. Popovich was like, oh, you want to be a super player? Go, come see me later. You know, it's crazy. I feel like the coaches that actually treat all the players the same or have success. And I'm being honest. I mean, that's what I honestly think. I think it's just a thing. I mean, what do you think about that? You think coaches, like, even in all sports across the world, you think those guys that don't treat everybody like one superstar and treat like everybody's a superstar is like the better coach? Or do you think the one that like caters to those three good players work?
I think there's different styles. I think there's different coaches for those different kinds of players. Like they got guys who you know, when you got a team like like what the Heat did with LeBron and Wade and Bosh. You got to treat those guys different because they are all coming from being the only man on their team to now having to share it. So you got I think you need the right coach for each situation.
Facts.
And sometimes you got to massage some ego. Sometimes you just gotta be like, listen, this is
Massage ego. That's a good. That's a.
get in line or be moving on.
Let me ask you a question. You think if who's going to bring him out? What's the Heat's coach?
Eric Spoelstra.
If Eric Spoelstra lost that series, like if they went, like they kept winning, the Bucks won without Giannis, you think he would have been fired?
No,
You don't think so?
no, he's part of that organization
Forever.
Yeah.
Blood money. All right, let's get some football talk. We've been talking about basketball a lot. Football. So your boy Ryan Shazier finally retired. Thank God, because I did not want to see him back on the football field. Please, God. That was
as much
scary.
as I would have loved to see old Ryan Shazier back on the football field. You weren't getting that, and he was only going to be putting himself.
I just saw the video of him dancing at his wedding, and that was enough for me. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
That man got to dance at his wedding. That's crazy. That man wasn't supposed to walk again. So let's go back to his injury really quickly. Do you remember the injury? Like, how did it happen? Like,
Yeah, it was a tackle. He just tackled the guy, the crown of his helmet, and just fucking.
so his spine compressed and didn't.
Compressed. I guess that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's like a shock, and then he just went limp. I remember that. Yeah, that was I forget what team they were playing. I can't remember, but that was. I mean, he hit the ground, and you could tell when somebody hits the ground like that. It's like a sack of potatoes.
Was that the same game that AB went down?
No, I think AB that was a playoff game.
Same season though, right?
That game.
I feel like that was it because I feel like you had a season that was like completely like shit luck you guys kept having.
Yeah. I don't remember, to be honest. I don't, but yeah, man, it was horrible to see him go down like that. But like once you once you see somebody go down like that, it's like that's it,
dude. I seen Johnny Knox get bent in half. I will never as a Bears fan, seeing that. Let me say, okay, before I say anything, I love Johnny Knox. I was like, man, he's gonna be a superstar, at least for the Bears, because we needed a wide receiver. Freaking, we had Devin Hester, but he was not really a wide receiver. Johnny Knox was coming up, man. When he got folded in half, man, that was the most disturbing shit I've ever seen in my life. And then they replayed it, and it was just like, why? God, I can't even watch it now. You never hear about him ever again.
They would never do that. Like they would never show those hits. So they even with the Ryan Shazier stuff, they would after the first couple times when they realized oh shit, this is fucked up.
Serious shit.
All right, we're not they don't show it anymore. It was just a different culture back then in the NFL.
Yeah, it was just bad, man.
Back then it was all about seeing that big hair. Everybody wanted to see somebody get blown the fuck up. And
you remember those tapes?
Now that all that CTE stuff is out,
he's like,
you can't hide from it anymore. It's like, okay, we're not going to show that replay anymore.
Did you ever have one of those NFL hits tapes? Like they had cassette tapes. It gives all NFL hits from that season.
Yeah.
I had one from '92, and it's in my aunt's house still. She still has it for some odd reason. And I'm just like, man, I can't believe what we used to watch as kids.
Brutal.
And I was watching hits from back in the day because Pops talks about it all the time. He's like, you guys, back in my day, they used to take people's heads off. And I'm just like, it wasn't that bad. And I would watch videos. I'm like, God damn. He said that they used to just go to kill you.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, those guys back in the day, they weren't coming at them as fast. They weren't coming at them. They weren't as big. They weren't as strong as these guys are nowadays. So imagine now. That's why everybody gets upset when they talk about how these leagues are all soft now, and back in the day they used to really. It's like if they still allow these guys to play like that, as big as they are, as fast as they are, man, people will be dying out on that field. You can't have if people were playing in the NFL by the freaking '70s rules. Come on, man, we having careers ended every week on the field.
Has anybody ever died? On football, definitely somebody died on the field, right? or has died kind of getting off the field. But baseball, I don't think anybody's ever died in baseball, right? On the field.
Unless they got a fucking ball drilled at their head or something like that.
Wrestling, I've seen people die in the ring, which is
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. NBA, I don't think anybody's ever died. No,
Nah.
I mean,
Not
unless you
from
get
not.
dunked on.
No, but I mean, like you always say, like the like people athletes who like didn't realize they had an enlarged heart and stuff like that.
Yeah, they
But
have
that has nothing to do with the sport. That's just human
human.
physiology.
Yeah,
But no, yeah, I mean, look, nobody wants to see somebody die on the
no,
field,
man, no.
and these guys are monsters nowadays. These are there might have been 2 or 3 or 4 on each team back in the 70s and 80s, but now there's 40, 50 on each team, and you can't have those guys. Somebody showed a replay the other day of Chad Johnson trying to blindside crack block Ray Lewis in a game. Did you see that?
And he just like, bing,
Ray Lewis just stood there.
Yeah, he's like,
Ray
bing.
Lewis didn't even move, and he just tried to take out Ray Lewis, and he hit the ground like Ray Lewis came at him. Like,
it was just it's like a fly hitting a freaking wall.
no,
It was
these guys are bigger than ever.
Yep.
You cannot be having these guys be aiming at dudes' heads.
Imagine you seeing Ray Lewis come at you, and then he hits you, and then because he's such a nice guy, he picks you up and is like, "You okay? How'd that feel? Great." That's the kind of guy he is. Lights you up. God, but then I'll hear stories from my friend, his uncle's Harry Carson. He'd be like, "Yo, LT used to kill people. Like there was no happiness."
Yeah, and this is the thing. LT was an outlier back then.
Yeah.
Now there's 40 LTs in the league.
It's true.
That are the size and speed and can hit as hard and man, I don't know. I mean, I know I get it. Everybody wants to believe that their time was the greatest time and the baddest time and blah blah blah. But listen, man, I don't want freaking well, I'm blanking on his name right now. Aaron Donald. I don't want Aaron Donald coming around the corner and taking my head off because I'll die.
Do you see that man? Do you see how jacked he is?
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. God damn. He's not normal, man. He's not normal.
He's chiseled.
They said he's the strongest man
carved out of marble.
Isn't that weird? Yo, how you have everybody else on your team? He's the strongest dude.
That guy's a freak. He's freaking that big and blinding fast, and he just always in the backfield. So I'd be terrified.
What do you think of this season, real quick? Who do you got winning the season? Real quick.
It's so hard. The Chiefs.
But empty stadiums, remember? Empty stadiums.
Yeah, I think it's the Chiefs.
Chiefs?
I think they brought everybody back basically on both sides of the ball.
Except the running back. He didn't come back because of COVID.
Yeah. But there's almost everybody, which I think is going to be a big deal because obviously these guys haven't had much time to train together or whatever. So anybody that could have kept as much consistency as possible, I think they're going to have the best chance. And plus, they got Patrick Mahomes, So
I think the Bears are going to win. I'm just totally kidding. Can I be honest? I think it's the Bucks. Bucks got a good chance, man. I mean, I know. Tom, I'm jumping on Tom Brady train, but that team is super stacked right now. They have backups upon backups on each position, and it's incredible. You just gave Tom Brady one of the best. You gave him an upgraded Julian Edelman. I'm sorry, Mike Evans, one of the, arguably the greatest wide receiver right now in the league, or top 3. Then you got the great tight end from back in the day, which rested for a whole year and is back to normal. And then you got 3 to 4 great running backs, including Fournette and LaShawn McCoy. It's like we just gave him the keys to the castle. Dick the keys.
They're stacked.
Super stacked.
It's just all about can they bring it together? I think even if they had cut off to a rough start, if they can figure it out by October.
Yeah. And week 8, AB's allowed to come back. I'm just saying. You think Tom Brady will be like, hey,
Listen,
listen,
I
here's
don't
my
think
1 year deal.
anybody. I don't think anybody's such an AB is.
You don't think so? You
I
would.
mean, actually,
The Steelers
I
would.
can see somebody giving him like a rest of the year deal, and just like if he fucks up, he fucks up. They
Your
come.
Steelers are gonna do it. I know it. He's gonna go back to
I
Steelers
don't think so. I don't think you can bring him back after the
after
way
what he
he
did and
left.
said. Yeah, maybe not.
It's
Yeah.
just
Akeem Talib retired. I just got a
yeah,
notification. Oh, on
yeah,
my side of my computer.
surprising.
These are the Patriots. It says Patriots tried to sign him.
Yeah,
So I mean, he turned him down. And then Joe Burrow just got named captain of the Bengals. A rookie as a captain. He must be that good. He must be good. He must be a good
yeah.
player.
They're always gonna put him as a captain just to. He's the quarterback.
True.
Most quarterbacks are captains.
That's true. Ben Roethlisberger just said he is nervous for the game because he hasn't played since week 2 of last year.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
But they're projecting him to destroy the Giants. So
Is that the first game of the season?
yeah, first game of the season.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yep. And then you got your boy. There were 9 mistakes ahead of me. Josh Rosen on being drafted 10th overall, and his ass is out 2 years in. I don't know if somebody picked him up though. Somebody might have picked him up since I've read that. What are your thoughts on that? Like, everybody thought he was gonna be the next Aaron Rodgers first because he said that quote.
Like it's gonna be like this season here. That's how I feel about that.
That's facts. Let's talk about this really quickly. If you guys haven't drank it, this is the best Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Oh God!
Have you tried that new Mountain Dew yet?
No, I can't find it.
Oh, it's hard to find. You gotta try Quick Check.
Quick Check.
That's the only place I found it so far as Quick Check.
Go to Quick Check. Go get whole wheat bread and get the chicken salad with the cranberry relish sauce on it. Rocking. Just want to say that. I just had it today.
Top 5 list. Mountain Dew.
We did this already, didn't we?
No,
we did Gatorade.
Gatorade.
All right. Top 5 list Mountain Dew.
Just real quick.
I'm trying to think.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Mountain Dew Red.
Number 5.
Code Red. Number 5.
Code Red is number 5. For me, I'm gonna go Livewire.
That's the green one?
Orange.
Really? Orange? What was the blue one?
That's Voltage.
Voltage. That's number 4 for me.
Voltage number 4, really? Yeah. For me, number 4, Code Red.
The third one is a regular Mountain Dew.
Okay.
That one's okay.
I'm gonna go regular Mountain Dew.
Go ahead. You know what you want to say. Just say it. Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm going to do the new one. I like the new one. Voodoo. Number 3.
Number 3. All right. Number 2 is there was a mysterious one I drank. Can't remember what it was. It wasn't Voodoo. It was the one from last year. That was really good. It was the one from last year. It was a clear one from last year.
Clear one? I don't think I tried that one.
It was a clear one from last year. It was really good. Oh, man, what the hell is it called? I can't remember. But whatever that clear one, I'm gonna find out what it is. That was like I drank it like a bunch of times and I couldn't find it anymore.
That's your number 2?
That's my number 2.
My number 2 is the original.
My number 1 is Baja Blast. That is the best one ever. I legit go to Taco Bell and be like, I need this.
Oh, I forgot about Baja Blast.
And then you remember when it was limited and everyone was like, gotta find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump off Livewire.
Really? I thought it would be your favorite.
And I'm gonna Livewire's the orange one. That was number 5.
No, I thought Baja Blast would be your favorite.
No. I'm gonna bump off Livewire. I'm gonna bump Code Red back to 5. I'm gonna bump What I say was number three. Number three was the new one. I'm gonna bump the new one back to 4. I'm gonna put Baja Blast at 3, and then number 2 will be the original. I said that already, right?
Yes.
Okay. And your number 1 was Baja. My number 1 is Voltage. I fucking love
Voltage,
Voltage.
really? The yellow shit.
The blue one.
Blue one. Wait, okay, so what was the yellow one?
I don't know.
What's the yellow one? Isn't there yellow Mountain Dew?
Maybe.
I'm tripping.
Let me Google this real quick. Yellow Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, remember when it first came out? It was all over Xbox stuff. It was all over the Xbox things. Oh, it's connected to Xbox.
Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning.
That's what it is. That's the one I had. That's number 2 for me. That is number 2.
Oh, Mountain Dew Ice.
That's what it is. Okay,
That's
Ice.
the clear one.
That's the good one. I like that one.
Yeah, Mountain Dew Ice is good.
That's
good.
Like
it's kind of Spritey.
Yeah, I like Sprite.
Yeah,
Sprite's my favorite. So there you go. Mountain Dew Ice is my
blended one. Oh, wait a second! I forgot about this one. the holiday one. That is, I think it's Code Red and the original mixed together.
We should just do that. We should just mix them together.
I think it's called the holiday. Merry Mashup. I think it's called Merry Mashup, and then the other one, Liberty Brew, was pretty good too. That's a mashup too. That's the white one, the blue one, and the red one.
We should just get every Mountain Dew and do a taste test.
Do mixes.
Yes, we gotta freeze them. We gotta not freeze them. Put them in.
Damn, I forgot about Mountain Dew Ice. That was pretty good.
Good one. Well, on topic of Mountain Dew, being so connected to Xbox, let's finish this podcast off talking about the Xbox X and the Xbox S. What I'm talking about is the Xbox Series X and the Series S. $499 for the Xbox X. $299 for the Xbox Series S. The difference is Xbox Series S is all digital, and it's 500 gigabytes. With the Xbox Series X with 1 terabyte, and you can put games and stuff in there. But the problem is right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, the only problem I have with this thing is you cannot connect a hard drive to it, an external hard drive for more memory. You have to actually buy memory from Xbox, which is like a $200.
Just to buy an external memory from Xbox.
From Xbox, and it's $200 some.
I feel like they always start out that don't end up letting you format it yourself.
You think so?
Plus,
apparently, I don't think they're going to do that.
1 terabyte.
And you also get
1 terabyte though.
And you also get the ultimate Xbox Game Pass with both those things, especially the Xbox Series X for a year. Yeah, and then you get EA on Basic, and then there's EA Pro.
You get the EA, yeah.
EA Pro is more. You get all the new games. EA regular one, whatever it is. You get all the old games, and you only get to play the new games for 10 days.
Gotcha.
Come out. Yep. So what do you think, Ben? What are you going to get, the Xbox Series X or the S?
The X.
Are you going to get it right away or are you going to wait?
Getting it right away.
Really? You're not going to wait to see if there's any bugs?
Nah, I feel like the only thing that usually happens is it always has to do with the disk drive, and I'm not getting a disk drive this time, so.
Oh, okay. So
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, you're not going to use the disk drive, you mean?
No, you can get them without the disk drive.
No, that's only the Series S.
No, the X too.
No, the X it comes with a disk drive.
Are you sure? I
think
they have 2 separate ones.
Nah, dude, I think that's just all. No, because don't you want it as a 4K player as well? No, why would you want it as a 4K player? You're gonna get one without disk drive.
Get a Blu-ray player.
That's true.
I don't buy disc anyway.
That's true.
I download everything.
And you can download everything. Yeah. So do you think PlayStation's gonna make it go cheaper, or are they going to go a little more expensive?
They haven't announced yet.
Nah, they haven't announced yet.
I think it's gonna be around the same. It's always basically the same price. So
the controllers look kind of the same as these. They look exactly like the ones we have right now. They don't look too different. I thought they were going to be like. Let me see if I can blow this up real quick so we can look at it.
You can't improve on perfection. You know.
Oh, it's true. It is true. Let me see. Share. Bam. All right.
That's why PlayStation keeps changing their shit because they can't get it right.
That black one looks pretty cool. It's like a box.
I'm getting a pro controller anyway. Fuck these controllers.
That's actually it looks more like the Pro Controller than
It does
the,
look like the pro controller.
yeah, it does.
But
Maybe,
I'm getting a pro controller because I can't stand these controls. Like it's not even like that they break, but they just like I feel like my buttons just stop working sometimes. It's like
yeah, Jensen got one. Jensen has a Pro Controller.
yeah, I'm getting one as soon as
How
I
much is
can.
it? Those Pro Controllers?
Yeah, like $150 or something like that.
Yeah, I might invest in that because, like you
They're
said,
made out of metal. They don't
and
they
they
don't.
have so many buttons too. You can add,
Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing all that. That's craziness, but
and you connect it to your phone, and you can play games on your phone when you're
yeah,
at home, which is pretty cool. Um, so $499. You think it's steep? You think it's a good price, man, for basically a computer?
it's $500. Yeah, I mean the Xbox One was $500.
Was it really?
Yeah,
I didn't know it was.
yeah, it's definitely $500.
Really? Huh. What about So what are you sad that there's no Halo or anything? Because there is really none to
No,
play.
I hate Halo.
You hate Halo. So angry. So angry, man. Where the hell did he go?
Overrated game. Look at the baby.
Oh, whoops. Whoops. Why isn't that working? Alrighty then.
Uh
Oh no.
oh.
Oh, stop sharing. There it goes. There it goes. So Ben. So do you think it's going to who do you think is going to win this war this year? You think because of um you think because of Xbox coming out so quickly and announcing its how much it's going to be, and they've been so forward with shit except for Halo. You don't think Halo's going to hurt it? Not coming out, you think, and PlayStation's going to win because PlayStation has the exclusive Spider-Man Miles Morales game for the PlayStation game, or do you think Halo? I mean, Xbox
I
still gonna
think I
win?
think I think most people are just gonna go with the system they've been playing with.
I've been playing both.
Um, yeah, I think uh, all these multiplayer games are now coming out. They're gonna be everything's going cross-platform now, which I'm thrilled about.
Do you see Call of Duty? You got to pay for it. You got to pay for cross platforming on
Oh,
Call
you
of Duty.
know, I've
Yeah,
been playing cross-platform all week.
it says Warzone. You got to pay for it. Yeah, for
I don't
the
think so.
maybe I'm just looking at the wrong thing.
I've been playing cross-platform all week.
How do you know? You play? You can see.
It shows you who's yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, one more thing we could talk about. The Walking Dead is finally ending after season 11.
I thought that shit ended already.
That's what everybody said. Nope. Season 11, and they're going to stretch it until 2022. So season 11 will be the last season of Walking Dead.
Wow.
Yep. Also, Family Guy is getting a new mayor since, Mayor West died in real life. RIP.
Did he really?
Yeah, that was Adam West. Adam West, Batman.
Adam West played Adam West?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that was Adam West, but he died. So now they're gonna have Sam Elliott. He's playing the new mayor. You know who that is?
Elliott.
Guy with the mustache, with the white mustache.
Oh, Sam Elliott.
Yeah. He's playing. He's gonna be the new mayor. Yep. We have that. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of happy about that. I was just watching. Cool. I just watched the episode where. Oh, that's good. That's a good ending. My favorite episodes are when the chicken fights Peter, and I just watched the last one where they went up to the space station, knocked him down, and it was just a crazy fight. They have the best fights. What is your favorite episode of Family Guy?
Ooh, that is a tough question. I saw one this week. Actually, that was fucking amazing. I'm trying to remember what happened in it. Meg. Oh, the Taken episode.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, Meg gets taken, and Brian and Stewie go to save her. It's just fucking great. It plays on all the Meg stuff. It's like they put her up because in Taken they get her on a boat and they put her up, or they put her up in that slave auction or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, they're like, oh, if you if you want to know what it feels like to buy sex slaves but not pay sex slave money, it's just the one for you.
That's messed up.
Oh my god! Hilarious.
They go, that they never really talk about how far that show goes. It goes
Oh my
as far as
god.
South Park. It's just, I guess,
Oh yeah.
it goes just as far. It's just a
And
little comma.
it's way more like South Park is very like smart about how they do things. It's like a little more nuanced, or not nuanced, but like uh, you have to think sometimes to get there.
Yeah.
Family Guy's just like boom.
Boom.
You can be the biggest
Oh
idiot in the world.
god.
You're gonna realize what they're doing.
When Stewie beat the shit out of Brian because he wouldn't give his
Oh
money.
my god.
You gonna give me my money?
Yeah.
You gonna give me my money? You gonna give me my money? Pow, pow, pow. Oh my god. When he tries to
So
kill
good.
his mother, the whole episode.
Oh,
Oh god.
those are classics.
Classic episodes. All right, man. Well, this is gonna be end for the podcast. Thank you for listening, whoever got to the end. Like, share, subscribe. And Ben, you have anything to say for this NFL season? How this
No.
do? No.
Oh, I do have one thing, not
Oh.
slightly related.
Sanchez sucks.
I was talking to Kate, or was talking. I was like, this might be the first. This is definitely the first time that I'm actually more excited about soccer coming back in the
Facts.
NFL, because
Facts.
I am. Chelsea is ready to go. Christian Pulisic might be getting the number 10 shirt, which in soccer is a big deal.
Yep.
Because number 10 is the number you give to your best player, on the team. So it's like it's a big deal for an American player to be wearing the number 10 shirt in the English.
Is
club.
Ronaldo 10?
No, he wears number 7.
And what about
But he's more of a striker. Strikers more look to wearing the number 9. That's like a big striker number. But Chris Ronaldo's Ronaldo, so he makes number 7 work. And a lot of people wear 7 now because of him. So
That's
he
cool.
kind of started his own trend. But Messi wears number 10.
Messi wears number 10.
Yeah.
Did they
10
really
is
switch teams?
Messi wanted to, but but Ronaldo left Real Madrid a couple years ago.
Why can't they just play together? That would be awesome. Just have them put on the same team.
I don't know. I don't think they'd want to.
That'd be crazy.
They're so directly against each other. It's like I don't know if they'd ever want to play together, because then I don't know. I think it would be crazy, and it's always rumored like, oh, this is the year, but no.
Get
not this year.
Beckham on there. Bend it like Beckham. It's
Oh,
all.
damn. It's old as fuck.
Oh man! All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the podcast. Ben is excited for soccer. I'm excited for football. Go Bears! And we're gonna lose this year. So everybody have a great time beating the shit out of us, because we passed up on Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes for Mitchell Trubisky. Thank you for watching.
And then you signed Nick Foles, guaranteed him $21 million. And then still picked Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh my god! Stop.
Ultimate heel turn.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, brother. See you guys later. Peace.
Peace.